Hi there, my name's Nick Dutch, and yes, that's right, I'm back on the camera yet again. Now, I don't know about you, but once in a while I go through these little internal moral conflicts, and I think about what I've done, what I'm doing, where I'm going, and I guess I try and think about what my purpose in the world is, and my purpose here on the internet is. During the time when I've been running this channel, which is called Bespoke Group UK, for reasons which go back into my dim and distant history, I've been in conversation with people and assisted them in overcoming problems and obstacles and issues that they have had as a result of their own religious and theological history, not only in terms of the religious ideas that they've been given by other people, but also in terms of the way they've been treated by other people. When I look back over my life and I see the way that I've been treated by religious individuals, I do realize that my suffering, and it was suffering, was only the tip of the iceberg, and that there are many more people out there in the world who have gone through worse than I've been through, or are going through things that are the same as things that I've been through in the past. I feel so much for these people. We're all here on YouTube, and what's YouTube about? It's about selling products or becoming a partner and earning money as a result of that. But can I really move away from the things which make up my integrity, which make up my own moral nature, and move purely towards just selling shit or just trying to become a partner? No, I can't do that. Morally speaking, I just can't bring myself to do that. I had this idea of setting up another channel and just using it purely for PR or marketing and just trying to sell the product, which is Nick Dutch, in a more simplistic way, because lots of people just want something that's simplistic. People object to my channel because they say, like, in one video you talk like someone who believes in the supernatural, and in another video you question what you said in the previous video. Well, the reason for this is quite simple. Thinking is important. Questioning why you've got a view or a value or a point of view is essential. Trying to work out what is real, bearing in mind the evidence that you've got and the quality of information that you've got, is also essential. But the New Age world, the occult world, the pagan world, the spiritualist world is often made up of people who are expressing ideas or expressing beliefs in a manner which is one-way broadcasting. You know, they say, this is what I believe, and then leave it like that. As if to say, I know better than you, I have more knowledge than you, and you must believe as I do if you want to be able to achieve the same kind of miracles that I achieve. I ask myself whether this is moral, and I always come to the same conclusion: no, it is not. The individuals who speak out and say, this is my belief, and leave the concept just hanging in the air like that, are doing something which I feel is morally flawed. Because people do come to tarot readers, fortune tellers, astrologers, occultists, new agers, spiritualists, and all the rest because they've got needs, and not necessarily needs that can be cured or properly dealt with by someone who picks up their tarot cards and does readings, or gazes into the crystal ball, or summons spirits, or performs religious activities. I can't believe for 1 minute that I am the only person who is a professional within the psychic industry, who wishes to, wants to, aspires to help individuals to understand where their thought processes come from, where their ideas come from, to help an individual to overcome an obstacle which has been holding them back, to give them some kind of real clarity as to what can be achieved and what cannot be achieved as a result of, in inverted commas, occult activity. When I look out at like other YouTube videos of people who are in this market, or other people who are on television or do stage productions or stage demonstrations of mediumship and clairvoyance, I don't see that in them. Now, I'm a very poor man. I'm applying to be bankrupt. The only thing I've got is on my table in front of me, apart from my smoking paraphernalia, all I've got is these lights which I bought for $5, alright, and this camera which is second hand, and it came from my mother, and I had to fix it with a G-clamp. And the software I've got to edit this, that's free. And the software I've got to try and improve the sound, that's free. So this is all technology which I've been given more or less for free, apart from the lights, okay? I could become one of these psychics or clairvoyants who profits from lies, who chooses to exploit the weak, who chooses to only do broadcasts which are there to encourage people to think and to believe in a way which is financially beneficial to me. But could I really do that? And to that I would just have to answer, no, I cannot. Sure, I want people to be aware of me, but I also want people to be aware that I aspire to help them. When I'm doing my tarot readings, I'm treading this very, very thin line between wanting to look after myself financially and wanting to be able to help somebody, as well as to know that there's some limitations to what I can do. There's some limitations to my knowledge background. There's some limitations to the service that I can provide. And I do not wish to be in this world purely for the money. We all need to live. We all need food in our bellies. We all need to be able to pay our medical expenses and to cover the cost of living. And I need that too. But do I need to do it in a way which is exploitative? And the answer to that is simply no. That I cannot do. So I am going to open another channel, and I'll provide a link to it in the sidebar. And yes, it is going to have hopefully more high production stuff going out there. It's quite simply called Nick Dutch Videos, and I'm also going to use that as a backup channel in case this one here gets flagged or has some other kind of nasty thing happen to it. And yes, I'm also going to carry on doing the tarot reading videos which are on the Nick Dutch Tarot YouTube channel. So have a look at that as well. But I'm not going to give up this channel. And I'm certainly not going to completely sell out. When I'm doing my work, maybe I shouldn't even be telling you about this. But maybe I should. I don't know. I get stories, things that my clients have gone through. There's organized crime, there's people smuggling, there's drug dealing, sometimes murder, rape, incest, white-collar crime, fraud, embezzlement. I hear all this stuff on a regular basis. And I feel for every single one of my customers out there. Every single one of them. It's a real burden. It's a burden that I accept, though. I'm not going to sell out completely. I just can't bring myself to do that. So I will continue to be Nick Dutch. And I will continue to explain the occult and the psychic industry in a way which is appropriate by my own morality. The New Year is nearly upon us. In this new channel, when I started uploading some content, will be pretty amazing. But this channel will still remain. I bid you good fortune, God and or Goddess, and or none of the above bless. Nick Dutch signing out for now.